Hello my beautiful co-creators, Lilou here. I'm at the hike house in Sedona and I'm very excited for a few reasons. But first of all, I want to introduce you to Greg because Greg has this awesome inspirational story on how he got here. And what you have started here is pretty amazing. Tell us about your passion and how you turn this into a life dream, a dream job, a dream company, a dream building.
Well, first and foremost, this is truly a dream place. And after coming here for 3 years to visit my folks, I realized something. For a long time, I thought there were only a few trails in Sedona. And to my dismay, after our 3rd year here, we learned that there's really close to 200 hiking trails. So my first thought was relief that I hadn't discovered all of Sedona, but in fact, I could spend the next 20 to 30 years discovering Sedona. It was after year 12 of coming here, I'd had enough. We were driving home to catch a plane after being here for 2 weeks at Christmas visiting my folks. And on the way down to catch our flight, I asked myself a very basic question. It was, why can't I live somewhere beautiful? And what would it take to sustain my family here? So on January 2nd, that epiphany occurred, and I spent the next 2 weeks filling up 10 legal pads of notes. I would wake up in the middle of the night and start writing, and I probably didn't sleep but 3 hours a night for the next 6 weeks. On June 3rd, I moved my family here, and we began the hike house. The store opened September 3rd. There are some key elements of the hike house that we wanted to capture. First and foremost, we wanted to put people on the right trail, to have the right experience, but then to put them on safely. And so I got with a software programmer and a videographer and created Sedona Trail Finder. It's a high-definition, interactive trail finding tool, if you will, that marries your abilities and desires to the perfect trail experience.
Available for everybody.
Available for everyone. There's no cost. Many people have asked me, why don't you charge for that? And my thought is I don't want to stand in the way of the Sedona experience. In fact, I want to connect people to that. So once we do find the trail, it was important to us to capture all the great gear and footwear that's new on the marketplace. We also wanted to build out an apparel section. Our thought was, what if Nordstrom's went hiking? So we wanted to bring in kind of hiking with a sense of style, if you will. And then lastly, we wanted to build out the Energy Cafe, a place where hikers could really come and hang out. We have a full bakery, and so we're able to do some of my wife's famous signature Red Rock Trail cookies. We do muffins, scones,
that
cookies.
Sounds good.
We have a trail mix, a make your own trail mix station. But what I enjoy most about it is that we can hang out, and hikers can tell stories and commune with one another. I mean, hiking can be a very solitude sport, but then we like to share our experiences with others. And so our hope is that we've created something that truly captures and celebrates the Sedona experience.
It's like a hub.
It's like a hub.
Oh, how amazing. It's so inspiring to combine passion and your heart and wanting to help others. That's what I hear too. And be there of service.
Absolutely.
And live from your passion. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can you show us the software? Or how can we find it?
Let's go see the software.
Always with the stick. Let's go. Oh, yummy. Oh, those are so good. Lara bars, the raw bars. Wow.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
This is Sedona Trail Finder.
We're going to see you in there. You might want to go on the side.
Discover your place. Discover your soul. Sedona Trail Finder. An experience brought to you by The Hike House.
Wow, I got goosebumps. Let me tell you, this is exciting.
Yes.
This is huge. I just want to put the shoes on and go hiking, and my body is covered with shivers. Did you hear this, guys? Don't you want to come to Sedona? This is good.
It's fun.
How exciting. So this is the software that you have created, co-created, I guess.
That's correct. What we find all too often are folks who come here, unfortunately they'll stop on their way out of town, and we've learned that they've hiked 3 trails. So they hiked Courthouse, Bell Rock, and Cathedral. They've missed Sedona. And so what this allows us to do is select or deselect from different areas of Sedona. I'll go ahead and check all of them. This will give you access to all of the areas of Sedona. The next is we can choose trails based on distance. So just as a sampling, I'll do 1 to 6 miles. I just don't want to deselect any trails right now. I think a better indicator is going to be time. I think people do understand how much time they want to spend on the trail. So how long would you like to hike? A general parameter, or a good parameter, would be an hour and a half to 3.5. My thought there was when I would take my children hiking, if I didn't feed them, we were good for an hour and a half. If I fed them, we were good for 3.5 hours. And so we move on to incline. There are some individuals who like to go very high.
Yeah.
There's others who, they want a gentle roll to the trail. I generally recommend 0 to 1,000 feet for most folks. And then we move into difficulty. This, in our minds, this is our most important screen because the folks who man the station here are called our hiking concierge. The hiking concierge job is to learn your abilities and desires. The difficulty level will make sure we don't put you into any precarious positions. And so generally we'll do if you're a seasoned hiker, we'll do a 2 to 4. I would normally choose 2 to 4 for myself. And then lastly are going to be a listing of all of the trails. And so based on that criteria, that 2-hour window with the difficulty and time built in, this here will show you all of the trails that just meet that specific criteria.
So you had to name some, I guess.
No, these are actually all the trails that exist here.
So they already had names? No, because most people only know 10, you said most.
They do, and I think that speaks to, there are a lot of individuals who are not getting out on the trail.
Yeah.
I think people are missing it. I think once you get on the trail and you start to feel the power of Sedona, she's truly mesmerizing. And she really is.
She is, huh?
She is.
She. It's a she.
It's
she
a she.
is.
Then
Wasn't
lastly,
she a woman, Sedona? She was,
was.
huh? Originally.
She was.
Look at that. Look at this stick. This is good for hiking too, huh?
It is. That is the hiking stick I used, and this is the new stick, and these are all the trails I've been doing over the last few months, and so I simply write them onto the stick.
Ah, it would be good to
Yes, to etch them in there.
Yeah.
That would be great. After we go through Sedona Trail Finder, then we produce a trail report, signature picture of the trail, trail data, trail summary, a hiking checklist. Here are some of the things that you'll need for the trail.
How cool.
And then on the other side, we have driving directions and then a map. And this prints
And you offer
over on the
all
other
of
side.
this to people for
At
free
that
as they come.
That is correct.
That is so awesome. I love it. I'm very inspired by your story.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for doing what you're doing. And well and with heart.
Yes.
Another Man of the Heart co-creators.
Another man of the...
How cool is that?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.